Hi everybody, back again with another update video. It's a little bit overdue since it's been about 8 months, 9 months since I've done one. Before I get into it, there's a couple of things I want to say. I do apologise for the crampedness of the figures. I've got about 70 figures in about 4 detolfs, but you will be able to see them all. Also, there'll be a little bit of dust in the cabinets because I haven't got round to dusting, and there's no lighting either. This is due to the fact that I'd have cables all over the floor where I've got my stuff situated at the moment. It's just not viable for me to do that until I move my collection into another room, which won't be for a long time. So bear that in mind, but you should be able to see the figures fine with this light on the camera. So I'll start with Marvel. So we have Black Widow here from the Solo movie. I do have 2 artisan Black Widows come in, one from Pop Collectibles and one from Sideshow. I ordered 2 because just in case Pop Collectibles don't deliver, which I haven't had a problem with them before, but if they don't deliver, I'll have one coming from Sideshow. This is a non-Hot Toys figure, it's Blade. I can't remember offhand the name of the company, but it's a better version than the Blade one because obviously it's a newer one. Got Yelena here from the Black Widow Solo movie, great character. She's going to feature heavily in the upcoming Thunderbolts movie. And behind her we have Wolverine from Days of Future Past. Not ordered the Wolverine from the Deadpool movie. This is the only Wolverine I really want. So I'm more than happy with him. So I'll put a little pause in here and we'll move over to some more Marvel characters. Okay, excuse the deodorants there, I've got nowhere else to put them. But in this cabinet we have 3 Black Widows. So we have Black Widow from Endgame. I'm a big Black Widow fan, which is why I've got quite a few of them. Black Widow from the Solo movie in her snowsuit outfit. When the 2 artisans come, I might try out one of the head sculpts on one of these figures to see what it looks like. And finally for Black Widow, this is the Infinity War version without the blonde hair head sculpt because I didn't like that, so it's got the Winter Soldier head sculpt on it. It goes okay, more than happy. These are the latest sort of Marvel figures I've got in my collection. So we have Lady Paul, nice figure, with Dogpool. Over this side is the newer version of Deadpool from the Deadpool Wolverine movie, and again this is the exclusive version. It's got the gold pistols, and we have another Dogpool. This Dogpool is slightly different from this one. In between Spidey's legs we have Baby Pool. I do have Kid Pool on order. And here we have the only Spider-Man in my collection at the moment, and this is an absolute beauty. It's the Advanced Suit 2.0 red and black version. Comes with the spider arms that you put on the back. Obviously being in a detolf it takes up too much room, but when I change my collection round to how I want it, you will have them on. But this is an absolutely beautiful figure. I do want a Miles Morales to go with him, which I'm hunting down right now. And finally for my Marvel is the Iron Man Mark IV. My favourite suit, beautiful figure. Let's just move this guy out of the way so you can get a look. Unbelievable figure, this one. Just right for me, right colour, right proportions. It's the only Iron Man I want. Next to him we have the Mark IV War Machine. The best War Machine in my eyes. Comes up fully kitted with all those weapons. Absolutely beautiful figure. And in the front is Black Panther. This is the newer version with the Chadwick Boseman head sculpt. Another great figure. I will be getting Thor back in the collection at some point, and I want to get a Hawkeye as well, so I'll be getting those to go in with these. So I'll put a little pause in here while I get up, and we'll take a look at something a little bit different in the collection. Okay, here we have the only Sideshow figures I've got in my collection. So apart from the Blade that you saw earlier, these are the only non-Hot Toys figures I have in my collection. So this is the Clint Eastwood Legacy collection. This is William Money from Unforgiven. These are really beautiful figures. If you can get hold of these, they're well worth getting, especially if you're a big Clint Eastwood fan. Sideshow have done a couple of Dirty Harry ones as well, but I'm more interested in the cowboy versions. Behind him, Outlaw Josie Wales. Let's just move him away so you get a better look. These are probably some of the best figures Sideshow have produced. The bodies underneath are pretty good as well. As we all know, Sideshow bodies are terrible. These ones seem to be pretty tight in the joints, which is great. It's the Preacher from Pale Rider. Probably the best one out of the four, look-wise. Again, fantastic tailoring. So hats off to Sideshow for these figures. And we have finally Blondie, or the Man with No Name, from The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. And you could also say Fistful of Dollars, and for a few dollars more, because it's virtually the same look. Hopefully Sideshow will do a few more of these. Okay, moving on down is the Predator collection. This hasn't changed since last time. Got Scar there in the background. I'm not getting the feral Predator from the movie Prey. A couple of reasons. One, it looks so different from these. I want to sort of keep them similar, and the price is just way too much for what it is. So we have the classic Predator, pimped out to look like the original one. Would love Hot Toys to do a quarter scale version of this. Maybe one day. And behind him, the Ancient Predator, from obviously from AVP as well. Comes with two biomasks, the alien head on the spear. As I said in the previous video, I would like to get another one of these so I can show them with the alternate biomask. Give it a different look, but the prices are a bit high at the moment. I'm still waiting on that. Next shelf down, Elder Predator. Fantastic looking figure, this one. This is from Predator 2. Behind him, Berserker Predator. Some of his armour I've had to take off because the straps flaked away, but it still doesn't take away from the figure. Quite nice. I did have the other two that came in that film, which was Falconer and Tracker, but they completely disintegrated a lot of their stuff, so I just got rid of them. Elder Predator again. This is the AVP version. Again, the head sculpts, the colour's not quite there. I was going to get it sent off to be repainted, but never got around to it. But still a nice Predator to have. A little bit different as he's got a cape. And finally on this shelf in the front is the City Hunter with his breather mask on from Predator 2. Comes with a lot of gear. You can have him with the alternate cut-off arm if you want to put that on. Finally, for my Predators, Wolf Predator. These are all the 2.0 versions. They did do originals. Again, another fantastic looking figure. Behind him is a slightly kit-bashed Chopper Predator. It's basically just the Celtic Predator figure with a different biomask and a few other added bits and pieces that I got off eBay, because Hot Toys haven't remade him. And the final one, my favourite design, the Celtic Predator. This comes with 2 different biomasks. This one's got these scratch marks on it, and it does come with a clean version mask as well. And the chest plate is removable. But absolutely awesome figures. Love my Predators. What I want to do is buy a 5-foot fish tank or 6-foot fish tank, kit it out jungle style and put them all in it, which is how I will display them eventually. So I'll put another pause in here and we'll move on to my massive DC collection. Okay, here they are. 2, that's all I've got at the moment. 1 more than I had last time. So I have Nightmare Batman with the custom cape and neck scarf. I think it's from Damn Toys. I think that's the one that come from. I can't remember exactly where I got it from now. It might be the Damn Toys version. Nice figure. And my latest one is the 2.0 version of the 89 Batman. I have got a Jackson Hugh cape and mouthpiece coming for this to make it look much better, because the mouth plate is a little bit wrong on this 2.0 version, not quite right. I will be getting the sonar suit. I've got the George Clooney on order as well. I have the 2.0 Bat Armory on order, and I would like to get another Ben Affleck as well, Batman. I'm looking at getting that 2.0 Bane because that looks phenomenal, as well as the Catwoman, and that'll probably be it for me for Marvel, for DC. But yeah, that's what a line that I'm looking at expanding. So we'll now come on to the main bulk of my collection. Okay, first up, it's in this little cabinet. This is all going to be Star Wars, by the way, and these are my troopers that I've got. So we have the Tank Trooper, Tank Commander, the Patrol Trooper, and I've just put, as I said on previous videos, the shield and the baton from one of the First Order troopers. In the background, probably my favourite design of trooper. This is the Scout Trooper from The Empire Strikes Back. Not The Empire Strikes Back, from Return of the Jedi. Didn't get the bike because it's just too big, there's nowhere to put it. This is the Standard Trooper from Return of the Jedi. Would like to get a Sand Trooper. I did have one originally a long time ago. I want to get one of those to add to this little group. And behind him, finally, we have the squad leader. Oh, I've forgotten the name of the trooper now. Shore Trooper, that's it. Got it. Yeah. I would like to get the Snow Trooper, but again, they're quite pricey at the moment, but I'm sure Hot Toys are going to remake another one of those. Okay, this shelf, we have the Grand Inquisitor. I've got them in with the Batman at the moment because it's the only place I can put them. But these I am thinking of getting rid of. Just nice figures, but there's others I want more, and I need to make room. So this one probably will go along with Reva, third sister. I'll probably get rid of her as well, because I can't see Hot Toys releasing the other two. They keep putting them up at shows, but there's nothing, no word on them yet, so I doubt that they will be coming out. Next shelf down, Jyn Erso in Imperial disguise. This is a Grail figure for a lot of people. I am contemplating, excuse me, getting rid of this one. Not sure yet because I love Jyn Erso. There's the dust I told you about. I will be cleaning that off. I know it's a cardinal sin, but it will come off. at some point. Said I am thinking of getting rid of her. Behind her, Qui-Gon Jinn. Another great figure, highly underrated. He's staying in the collection. I have Rey at the front. Didn't mind the movies, I thought they were okay. Didn't mind the character Rey either, thought she was pretty good. Behind her is Anakin Skywalker. This is the light version. Lovely figure. I expect Hot Toys will make an artisan dark side version of this guy. It's coming, people. It will come. Next shelf down. Another Rey figure. This is training version. Again, this is another one I possibly might be getting rid of. But I'm 50-50 with her at the moment because I like the head sculpt. So she might stay, she might go, haven't decided. Jyn Erso again another highly prized figure. People want to get their hands on, really pricey. I wouldn't be too surprised if we get an artisan version of this. I can see it coming. Be nice if we did. I'd definitely be jumping on board with that. Let's just move her out of the way. So gun will take the focus off of Ahsoka Tano. This is the one with the tree base rather than the water base. Got a little Grogu there. I have got the white version on order. Just a love Ahsoka Tano. Let's put Jyn back on. And finally on this shelf is the Mandalorian version of Luke Skywalker with another Grogu. Again, this is another figure that I might get rid of. I don't really want duplicates of figures in my collection, apart from a certain character maybe that I really love, which is why I'm in an iron about the Jyn Erso Imperial Disguise one, because she's my favourite Star Wars character. But yeah, he might go. Next shelf down, Mace Windu. This is a figure that I probably will be selling off as well. The likeness isn't too bad. It's not 100%. You can see it is Samuel L. Jackson, but it's a nice figure. It gets a lot of hate, but it ain't that bad, guys. Here we have Padme. She's one that I probably will be getting rid of as well. So by the time this video goes out, these will probably all be gone. It's a nice figure, but I'm changing the direction in which I'm going with my Star Wars line, and she just doesn't fit in it. So let's just move her out of the way. Behind her, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi from the show. This is the special version with the lightsaber in the box there. Again, nice figure. And they've updated the head sculpt, which it needed. It's a lovely figure. Let's just put Padme back, and we'll move on to the final one on this shelf, behind Mace Windu, and it's the Bespin version of Luke. Would have been nice if it'd been dirtied up clothing a little bit more, but this is why I might be getting rid of the Mandalorian Luke, because I only really want one, and this for me is the better one of the two. Put a little pause in here and we'll move on to the Mandalorians. Okay, I love my Mandos, which is why I'll always get them. This is the Mandalorian Super Commando Captain. It's an exclusive. I can't remember if it's an exclusive figure or not. I think it is. He's a little bit taller than the other Mandos, as you can see. Just behind him is Koska Reeves. Oh, That's it. Comes with a great head sculpt, but I always want to show my Mandos with their helmets on. Really nice figure. In the front, Bo-Katan. Again, does come with a head sculpt. And there are rumours that they're going to be doing an artisan version of this. I'll be all over that if they do. Again, nice looking figure there. And Axe Woves. There you go. Axe Woves. Sounded like Jonathan Ross. Axe Woves in the background. I get a bit tongue-tied sometimes. Next shelf down, the Armourer. This is the first version. They are bringing out another one. Not sure when that's coming out though. And I've got the Mythos Boba Fett gun holster and knife on her. I just wanted to give her a little bit more weaponry. And we just have this little accessory that I bought separately. Behind her, Death Watch Mando. Pretty plain figure, but still nice one to have. And finally on this shelf is Jango Fett. A lot of people's favourite Mandalorians. Next shelf down, Boba Fett himself. This is the one from the show. It's the one without the head sculpt. Didn't bother with the head sculpt because I'm never going to show him with it. And that is the Mythos Boba Fett rifle made by Sideshow. In the front, Fennec Shand. Great likeness to the actress. Probably one of the better female likenesses Hot Toys have done. Until the new Artisan Black Widow comes. Oh, and I also am getting the Artisan Scarlet Witch. I forgot about that. I've got her on order as well. This is Mando himself. It's the chrome version. I only want one Mando. The original one is very good as well. But I just wanted this one because he just looks better with all the chrome armour on. And it comes with the Beskar spear as well. Finally, for this Detolf, the young Anakin Skywalker. This is one that I will be getting rid of, as well as the Padme, however you want to pronounce it. Paz Vizsla background. This is the 2.0 of the Heavy Mando. Comes with the shield on his arm. I did have the original, I sold it, and I'm glad when this one came out, because the original one was going for silly prices, so I had to get this one. And we have the special edition, or the limited edition, Obi-Wan Kenobi in Mando armour. Obviously I didn't put him with the head sculpt on because I want it to stay as a Mando, which is why he's got the mask, the helmet. Lovely figure though. So I'll put a little pause in here and we'll come back to the last couple of shelves. Okay, here are the final two shelves of my collection. We have Kylo Ren, the original version. Preferred the look of this one. Just thought it looks more menacing, more medieval, which is why I haven't bothered with the other versions with the Adam Driver head sculpt. So I'm never going to show with the Adam Driver head sculpt. So this one's good enough. Moff Gideon in his Beskar armour in front. Very nice figure. Don't think a lot of people bother with this one, but it's really nice. It's different. And the only Darth Vader in my collection, this is the one from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series with the battle damaged head sculpt. You'd probably say, why haven't you got it with that on? I wanted the clean look. There's a possibility I might get another Darth Vader at some point, and then I will change this head sculpt round. and put the battle damage one on it. Again, really nice figure. A little bit worried about the suit possibly flaking over time, but I've heard that when they do some more, they're going to be changing the material they use, so that should be good. And my final shelf, we have Baylan Skoll from the Ahsoka series. I do have a few other figures coming from that haven't been released yet, so stay tuned for those. But really nice figure. Sadly, the actor's passed away now. Over here, my latest Star Wars figure is Darth Revan. I do have the Lord Starkiller coming. He should be here within the next 10 days. So he will be coming to go with this guy. This is a really nice figure. The hood's a bit of a pain in the arse to sculpt around the helmet, but little trick, put a penny in the back to weigh it down. And finally, Darth Maul. This is the original release. I do have the 2.0 coming. He has been released now, but because I get most of my figures from Sideshow, I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer. That's not the original base, by the way. But when the 2.0 comes, I'll probably move this one on as well. So yeah, there you go. I just want to do a shout out to the guy who inspired me to buy more Star Wars, because I didn't really know where my collection was going. I've got a better idea now. I was buying loads of figures that I didn't really want from Marvel and DC, and the more I saw this guy's videos, the more I wanted to buy Star Wars figures, and that is TK421, fellow Brit. Does some great stuff. He's got an awesome Star Wars collection, and he is branching out into other figures as well. Now he's doing a lot of DC stuff as well. So shout out to him. Thanks for helping sort of guide me a little bit in the way that I want to go with my collection, because it is hard to know really where you want to go with things. You just see figures you love the look of them, and you just end up buying them for the sake of buying them. That's what I was doing. That is a big no-no. Don't worry about finishing lines of figures from movies. Just go for figures that you really have a connection with. I know a lot of people say this all the time, but it is true, trust me. If you feel you really love Spider-Man, say, as we're looking at him now, then go for some Spider-Man. Try not to sort of be tempted into buying other figures that you don't really need. I've done that so many times. I've been collecting Hot Toys now for, I don't know, 15 years, maybe a bit more, and I've made so many mistakes in the past. I'll just show you a statue I've got as well. Black Widow snowsuit. This is fantastic one. I'm looking for the black one. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so I'd say stick to what you really want in your collection. Don't be influenced by a lot of other people saying, oh, you must get this figure, you must get this one. For me, a rule is, if you're umming and ahhing about buying it, then the chances are you don't really want it. So yeah, I'll just move on over. Bit of a messy room. I do have another figure over here, another statue. That's the only two statues I've got. That's by Sideshow. It's from their what was it? Can't remember the line of the figures now. Something Court of the Dead. That's it, Court of the Dead. But yeah, see, here's my room. It's very small. I've got two detolfs there with that little cabinet at the top. Another detolf here with a little cabinet. There's my television and my final cabinet, and the Lionesses football team, all signed. Another one up there signed. Another one over there signed by the team. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. As I say, I will be back with more videos in the future. But say, TK421. Check out his channel if you haven't already. If you're a big collector of these things, you probably already know about him anyway. But yeah, until the next one, thanks for watching. See you guys later.